only eating Dutch food for a full day. I am on a mission to explore every cuisine in the world, and today I am in Amsterdam. I started the day with hagelslag, which is apparently a very popular breakfast here in the Netherlands. It is quite literally a piece of bread spread with butter and topped with chocolate sprinkles. I'm very sorry to say, but I think fairy bread from Australia is superior. Next stop was to get some stroopwafels, which are essentially two thin waffles that are sandwiched together with a layer of caramel. The reason I was actually in Amsterdam is Van Wonderen had invited me to come try their stroopwafels. Now, this is a very Insta-famous place, so the queues are very long, but they basically cover half the stroopwafels in chocolate and various toppings. We got one topped with speculoos crumbs and one topped with crushed hazelnuts. Now, they were both really tasty, but I'd say my personal preference would be a plain stroopwafel without any toppings. Next, we went to the peppernuts store where we got a little sample of these small, crunchy spiced cookies that are just really nice little bite-sized treats. After that, we found a Dutch cheese store and they had so many samples, so we tried like literally everything. They had so many interesting flavors. This was a goat cheese with lavender, which I did not think I would like, but it was weirdly good. Then it was time to try some raw herring, which is another Dutch delicacy. I really wasn't sure if this was going to be my cup of tea, but the fish tasted really fresh and the raw onions and sweet pickles on top, it just really worked well together. Next, we came to a fry shop to get some Dutch war fries, which I'm sorry, I'm not going to pronounce the Dutch name because I'm going to mess it up. But these are basically fries topped with satay sauce, raw onions, and mayonnaise. And I just think this is such an elite and underrated combination. Our next stop was Fibo, which is kind of like a vending machine restaurant. This is fast food on a new level. You tap your card and then the little slot opens and you just grab the food out. And then the staff just go and instantly replace whatever you just took. I got the satay croquette, which definitely tastes better than it looks. There was such a satisfying crunch on the outside, which contrasted nicely with the smooth spice meat ragu filling. After this, we stopped at the Tony Superstore and freaking designed our own custom chocolate bar. I might have to make another video about it because it was such a cool experience. We stopped in at a random pub and tried the local beer. I'm not a big beer drinker, but this was light and refreshing and actually quite enjoyable. Later on that night, we found a cozy little local restaurant to go to for dinner. Started strong with a shot of Geneva, which apparently English gin evolved from. It kind of just tasted like straight vodka to me, but perhaps my palate is not refined enough. We then ordered some bitterbollen, which are a really popular bar snack here. They're basically deep fried balls of gravy, so I mean, what's not to love? Just please don't do what I did and put a whole one in your mouth when it's still piping hot. Moving on to the main course, I went for stampot with meatballs. The stampot I got was mashed potatoes mixed with endives, and I also opted for the additional bacon. This was just such a comfort meal. I mean, you can't go past meatballs, gravy, and mashed potato when you just want to feel all warm on the inside. It would have felt wrong to finish the day without getting some mini Dutch pancakes. These were so light and fluffy, and this may be controversial, but I think small pancakes are better than big ones. Let me know in the comments which cuisine should I explore next.